Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is dating after divorce. Dating after divorce. Before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I will either answer them privately through the email, or I will share them online with the collective, and it can be your decision. Now, those of you who are interested in these caps, they are available in my online store, and you'll find a link in the description. Now it's time for our daily affirmation. And these affirmations help with your spiritual growth because it helps to reprogram the way that you feel about yourself. And here it is. I am focused and determined. I take action to create the life I desire. We always talk about this on this channel. You can manifest the life that you want. I am focused and determined. I take action to create the life I desire. When you're on your spiritual path, Spirit will lead you to take action to create exactly what you've asked for. I am focused and determined. I take action to create the life I desire. Let this affirmation be a blessing to you today. Now it's time for movement, and we do these movements to get our blood circulating. All right, now today's movement, we're going to do some neck movements, okay? What we're going to do is 2 simple neck movements. And the first one, what we're going to do is sit up straight and just look down and bring it back. All right, let's do it for 5 times. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, kind of let your chin touch down here. 3, 4, and 1 more. 5. You know, I felt that right in the back of my neck. All right, now we're going to look up. We're going to look up just like this 5 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, sit up straight. 4, and 1 more. 5. Okay, how's that feel? How does that feel? It just loosens up your neck muscles, okay? All right, now let's dive into the message today. I did pull a video. Let's watch the video, and then we're going to talk about this issue. All right, here we go.
I used to joke around a lot on here about being emotionally unavailable and all that, and then like actually trying to date now. Like every time I get a slight bit interested in someone, I find something, just one little ick, and I'm just done. I'm out. And I'm like, how do you even like move on to dating someone like when that happens? Like now I have an issue with absolutely everyone. Like I don't like that you drink Pepsi. What the hell is your problem? Like,
this is a must know if you're dating somebody that's divorced. If you are with a man, and I'm going to tell you this, he needs at least 2 years. And here is why. Because men revert back to the age in which they first got married. And if there's any wild oats to be sowed, drinking, generally men will go back into party mode and go back into hookup mode before they go into reflective healing mode. Women, on the other hand, go direct into healing mode and back into reflection mode before they are then opening up to be in a relationship. So depending on who you are dating, If they came out of something that they weren't wanting to leave, then they need a longer period of healing time before getting into something serious.
You will know when you have done all the work on you first. Take the time to get to know you. Fall in love with you first. When you get divorced, you have so much baggage and so much trauma that you have to work through. And if you say you don't, you're lying. Or you just don't think you do, and I'm here to tell you, you do. And you know what it was? How I knew I was ready? I reached a point where it didn't matter if I ever met somebody. If I was completely alone the rest of my life, I was happy with that because I was happy with me. I wasn't out there trying to look for my better half. I was already whole. I started dating. There was no expectations on things. There was no, is this the one? Because I went into the relationships just looking for friendships, just trying to get to know people. And then dating became really fun. Of course, you hope you find the one, but there's an amazing power that comes from not meeting somebody though. Because what's very common after divorce is that fear narrative, right? So you'll know when you're ready, when you're not afraid anymore. If you're scared, you need to work on this and this first.
Dating after divorce. Many times after a divorce, dating could be the furthest thing from your mind, especially if it is right after your divorce. What I say, after a divorce, you really should give yourself some time to heal and to get rid of all of that negative energy before you decide to start over. And what do I mean by that? I believe that you should at least wait a year, at least. And during that time, be celibate. Don't date anyone. Just sit with yourself to heal from whatever went on in that relationship. Now, you could be with a person and not married to the person. Could be like a common law marriage. It still feels like a divorce if it breaks up. And even if you have been in a long relationship for a long time, if it breaks up, it can feel just as harsh as a divorce. A divorce can be extremely painful, especially if you were not the one who really wanted a divorce. It can be painful for you. And people will tell you, to get over it, go out and see other people. Run out and see other people. Don't do that. That's the wrong thing to do. No. You need to start loving yourself, taking care of yourself, pampering yourself so that you can feel strong and secure with yourself again before you even consider dating and being out engaging with other energies. And during your healing process, love yourself. Concentrate only on yourself and the things that you enjoy. Bringing back the happiness into your life. Bringing back all of the happiness you had before you even got involved with that person. Try to go back to that person, to be that person again. Many times when you're involved with people, especially if there's negativity in the relationship, and if there was a divorce, it was negative. It was toxic. Something happened that made either you or your partner want to split. It can be a tough situation. You could suffer heartbreak if you're the one who didn't want the divorce. And your friends would try to hook you up with somebody else right away. Because see, there's a lot of people out here who have this idea of when you go through a breakup, the best way to get over it is to jump into something else. I don't find that to be true. I think that's the worst thing you can do. If you jump into dating right after your divorce, it'll be a rebound and it's not going to last. That's one thing. Now, if you have been divorced for a while and now you're deciding that you may want to date again, believe me, dating can be a dangerous venture, especially in today's society, and especially if you are an older person. After your divorce, especially if you are over, I'll say 40, 35, 40. If you're after 35, 40, and you're considering dating after your divorce, I say take your time. Take a long time. You need to take off at least a year or so to heal before you even think about dating other people. Now, you'll find many times when you date other people, you won't be as tolerant as you were when you first started dating before the divorce. You're not that tolerant. I remember after my divorce, when I started dating again, I wasn't tolerant at all. I wouldn't tolerate anything that my ex did. If this person came doing the same thing, then immediately I was turned off about it. And I walked away from it. Now, as time went on, the years went on, and I'm single, just going out on a date now and then or whatever. But during that time when I was dating, I was actually looking for a partner, another partner. That's the wrong thing to do. Don't. Number one, the first mistake was looking for someone. I wasn't spiritual then. I didn't know the key. I didn't know the formula for landing the right person for me. So I did like everybody else, dating. After divorce, you go find somebody else to fill in. Rebounds didn't last. But after years and years, maybe I dated somebody who was decent, and I stayed with them for a while until it wasn't. And then I let it go. Dating after divorce, you should take your time. Heal yourself. This is the right way to do it. Take your time and heal yourself. And it takes at least a year to do this. At least a year just to get your thoughts straight. There are so many men out here who are ready to date you. Some of them are married. Some of them are already in relationships. These are cheaters. These are cheaters. Some of them just want to take advantage of you, use you, and abuse you. And some of them are after your resources. You got to be careful. You got to be very careful. And I say to heal yourself, to love yourself, take care of yourself so that when you decide to date again, you will be stronger within yourself. You will know yourself better. And that's why you take time to heal. And I say the way to heal is on your spiritual path. That's what I say. Start your spiritual awakening and your life will change. You won't meet the same type of person that you divorced if you're on your spiritual path. Heal yourself. Love yourself. Know who you really are. Be confident. Be strong. Know that you're still the prize. Just because for one reason or another it didn't work out. But still, you need time to heal so that you can get your strength back and know exactly who you are and know your own power. You still have a lot of power, but you just need to heal after divorce. And it takes some time. And I wouldn't date a person who was freshly divorced. That's a mistake. You're just a rebound if you do that. And rebounds don't last. They don't last. Folks just grab somebody so that they believe that it will muffle the pain of the divorce. So they just want to have somebody in their lives, just a filler so that they don't feel like pain anymore. But in the meantime, this person that you brought into your life after the divorce, now you're bonded to someone else's energy. And you got to deal with that. And you haven't healed yet from your divorce. So you're just piling more energy, more negative energy on top. And you will not be able to create the life that you desire when you do that. Healing is the key. There's no way to get around it. You must heal after divorce before you even think about dating someone else. Take your time. I remember after my divorce, the people that I dated, I compared them to my ex. And because my ex was not a good person, if I saw any signs that this person showed me that looked like my ex, I was out the door. Anyway, it's better if you take time to know yourself and to love yourself after divorce. Divorce can be devastating to people. Devastating. And plus, if you have children, it's even more devastating to the whole family. It's better for you to take a while before you decide to date again. That's my advice. If you date right after a divorce, it's a rebound and it won't last anyway. So don't do it. Take your time, heal, get on your spiritual path, and start rebuilding your life. Rebuilding it. First, you need to concentrate on your foundation. Make sure your foundation is economically strong. That's number one, ladies. Economically strong after divorce. And then you want to be strong within your soul. You want your spirit to be strong. You want to be confident. You want to be sure of yourself. You want to know who you are. You want to know your power. And you want to know that you can have what you desire. So you're not dating out of desperation if you heal first. You're not dating because you want somebody so bad. You need a companion. You don't like sleeping alone. You need sex. You whatever. Heal yourself. And then you won't feel these urges for somebody else. When you heal yourself, you're happy with your own self. And when you are by yourself, you never feel alone when you're healed. So dating is an option when you have healed. When you have healed, you won't look for dates. People may ask you out on a date, and then you decide whether you want to deal with them or not. But you don't feel pressured. You don't feel like you need anything from them. You don't feel like you are so lonely that you need his company at all once you heal. See, that's the key. You must heal. If you don't, then all of these urges will be there. You'll be feeling like you got to have somebody. You can't stand being alone. You need somebody to hold you and to touch you and to have sex with you and to talk to you and to be with you when you go places and all of that. When you heal, you will find your strength inside and you don't need any of those things. Any of those things. You don't ever feel like you're alone once you heal. You do whatever you desire. And whatever you want in your life, you manifest it. You don't go out looking for it. You manifest it. Because you have discovered your own power within you. Your own power is so powerful that you can create the life that you want. You don't have to go out there looking for it. And dating because you feel like somebody else can create it for you. That's the wrong way to look at it, ladies. Love yourself. Build for yourself. Know yourself. And know that you are the prize. And when you know that, you present yourself like you know you're the prize. Don't settle. After divorce, don't settle. Don't settle. If you heal, you will not feel the urge to settle for anybody, for anything. Healing is the key. So for those of you who don't know how to start your healing journey, in the description, there are 2 links. One is how to start your spiritual awakening. Watch that video. And then below it is All Things Spiritual 777. That is a sister site. And you'll be able to find meditations where you can start. How you can start. There are guided meditations on there where you can just read along and sit quietly with yourself. And this process is helping you to heal. This is how you start your healing. And every day on the channel, we do our affirmations, we do our movements, and all of this helps with your healing. I want to recommend this book to you, A Course in Miracles. This is, again, some of the information that Spirit led me to purchase when I started my spiritual journey. And it really is a big help. Now, A Course in Miracles is a unique self-study program. A course in mind training designed to undo the illusion that you are separate in any way from God or your fellow humans. At the level of the mind, we are all united as one. When we learn to live this truth consistently, fear, anger, and guilt give way to the profound sense of inner peace. The course systematically leads you to experience God's love in all your relationships through the practice of forgiveness, releasing the past, the willingness to receive and follow higher guidance, and the cultivation of miracle-mindedness. Happiness, peace, joy, and love are the natural outcomes of the Course's teachings. All right, people. I'm sure you can find this book on Amazon. This is A Course in Miracles. It's a thick one. So you can read a little bit at a time. But this book is a wealth of knowledge. A wealth of knowledge. And just to give you some titles: The Forgiveness of Illusions, Healing and Wholeness, The Lessons of Love, The Meaning of Miracles. This is a great book. All right, so I wanted to bring this to you. We're talking about healing, which is real important, and this should be a part of your healing library, A Course in Miracles. All right, so look for it, and I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. All right, okay. Dating after divorce can be very tricky business. But if you take your time and love yourself first, heal first, and manifest the partner that you desire, then your life will be beautiful. Your dating will be beautiful because you have manifested the love that you desire. So people, I hope that you understand how important healing is first before you decide to date after divorce. I hope you understand this message today, and I really hope that it helps. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to Miss Faye's World, YT, at hotmail.com. That's Miss Faye's World, YT, at hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question privately through the email, just put it at the very top of your letter, and I will comply. I want to thank you so much for your comments and your letters, and a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you, and I wish you all the very best, and I really hope to see you next time.